The 2021 NFL season is almost upon us, and one team making a ton of buzz heading into the preseason are the San Francisco 49ers. This is a team that is currently favored to win their division over at DraftKings at $1.80 favorites, and a lot of people expect them to return to the winning ways of their 13-3 2019 campaign that ended in a Super Bowl loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. Last year, of course, they went 6-10 in a season that was marred by injuries, specifically to Jimmy Garoppolo and Nick Bosa, their star DN. But with all the hype coming around this team right now, I have just one thing to say.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
I do not understand the hype around this team at all. Let's start at quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo, he does not look good. He's liable for 1 to 2 massive mistakes a game, even at this point in his career, which makes no sense as your starter. On top of all that, Coach Kyle Shanahan has already said that Trey Lance is going to play at some point this season. We don't know quite what that looks like, if he's going to start the back half of the campaign, if he's going to get reps in games, but the fact that you are going to play your rookie quarterback who was in the FCS last season does not scream team trying to win now in the toughest division in football to me. Look at the rest of this division. You've got the Rams plus 190 right now, the Seahawks plus 275, and the Cardinals plus 650. I don't get how the 49ers can be favored in this division right now. This is not the team from 2019. The Rams now have Matthew Stafford that's going to let Sean McVay open up that playbook in ways he never could with Jared Goff. The Seahawks are desperately trying to cling on to the last of the Russell Wilson career window before that goes out the door and they can't win another ring with this team. And the Cardinals with Cliff Kingsbury, Kyler Murray, and DeAndre Hopkins, they look pretty dang good last season. Kyler Murray was the guy to have in fantasy, and they've improved on that defense. Chandler Jones going to be healthy. You've got J.J. Watt coming back. I'm much more scared about literally every other team in this division. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo threw for 413 yards in the playoff run in 2019, and 200 of them came in the Super Bowl because they had to pass at some point. He had just 70 yards against the Packers. One of the reasons they made that run was their running backs. Raheem Mostert, Tevin Coleman, and Matt Breida were a three-headed monster. Mostert's the only guy that's left on that roster. And he's not a three-down back, at least not in my mind. They're going to have to make up significant ground game if they're going to be able to win games with a rookie quarterback especially. And then you look at the receivers he's got to throw to. Brandon Ayuk has looked like a good pick. He could end up being one of the better receivers in the league. Deebo Samuel, a serviceable number 2. Mohamed Sanu is currently slated as the number 3 wide receiver on this team. When Mohamed, almost out of the league last year, Sanu is the guy who is winning the number 3 job because he's better than the other receivers in camp, that does not say good things about your receiving core. Yes, you have George Kittle, still the best tight end in football, but overall, I don't see a path for this team to get to 10 wins, let alone win a division this hard with the squad they have now. They simply are not the team they were in 2019, and I fully believe that the people expecting them to go right back to that are sorely mistaken.